I'm Chief Meteorologist Marcus Bailey. Thanks for checking out this weather webcast, and a happy Thursday to you. Very windy conditions across much of the Midwest as we now roll into our mid-afternoon for our Thursday. Temperatures are pretty warm, too. The wind's kind of a saving grace. It doesn't feel all that uncomfortable just because of the wind speeds up there. Look at the camera just shaking going uptown normal. You can see the trees blowing around as well on the circle from our Cook's Auto Body cam, but mostly sunny skies. Downtown Peoria almost looks hazy, or I would say it's probably dusty. We've seen a lot of pictures sent into Facebook, just considering how dry we have been for the month of May. A lot of dust on the ground, a lot of dirt, loose dirt, and a lot of that's getting whipped around right now. And you can see that on the downtown skyline. In fact, we're about 1 3/4 inches below where we should be for this time of year in the rain gauge. So we desperately need some rain. Hopefully we may see a little bit later on this evening. One more stop on our Window World X-Vision Sky Camera Network, and crystal clear blue skies, but very windy up in Galesburg. You can see the flag off in the distance there. And again, very, very windy. Gusts right now have peaked up to around 45 miles per hour. We're getting that now in Kewanee. Everywhere else sitting in the 30s or low 40s. These are going to still hang around, gang, as we head through probably the early to mid-evening hours as we're waiting on a cold front to move on through. I think by the overnight, we'll really start to see the winds relax. So shouldn't be too much trouble once we get probably after midnight tonight, so you won't be hearing the winds whipping around if you're asleep this evening. Temperature change over the last 24 hours. Again, we're almost 10 degrees warmer this afternoon than we were this time yesterday. But notice the cooler air off to the north and west. Some of that cooler air will try to push into the area as we head through the day tomorrow, but significantly not that much cooler as we head through the day. You'll notice a difference in humidity, though, and that's the good news. And the winds won't be as big of an issue as we head through the day either. Here's radar on satellite, and we see some showers and thunderstorms brewing into Minnesota and Iowa now. A line of storms starting to roll on through, and over towards South Dakota and Nebraska, seeing some storms. Here's what it looks like on the surface. Cold front camped out right now over central Iowa and back into the central plains, and that's what's going to be pushing through the region as we head through later on this evening. 88 in Peoria, 89 in Bloomington, 91 Galesburg. Yes, if you've been outside and you're in the sun, it does feel a bit steamy, but again, the wind's helping a little bit with the comfort level, so it's not unbearable if you're outside. Temperatures across the Midwest, very warm, 80s and 90s pretty much across the states of Ohio, Indiana, here in Illinois, back into Missouri as well. But again, a little bit cooler once you head back into Iowa behind that cold front, a bigger punch of cooler air off to our north and west. Watches and warnings, obviously, wind advisory in effect across much of the state of Illinois, and it includes all of our viewing area. Goes until 8 o'clock this evening. It also includes southern Illinois back into the Ozarks of Arkansas and into Louisiana and northeast Texas. We do have one severe thunderstorm warning in extreme eastern Minnesota and western Wisconsin. And yes, you notice the pinks and the purples, winter storm warnings right now for the higher elevations of Idaho and Montana. So still not too late in the game back out to the Pacific Northwest where they could be seeing some accumulating snow. All right, here's how it plays out on Futurecast. Cold front will slide off towards the east, again providing us with some rain chances. Most of the day dry tomorrow. Looking for a warm front to move through late tomorrow night. That could spark a few thunderstorms across the region. And that's also going to bring in some hot, hot air as we head into the weekend as well. Severe outlook tonight. We do have a slight risk for severe weather, really Illinois River and to the north and west. Primary threat will be large hail and damaging winds, and timing it out probably after 7 o'clock this evening. So we're looking at the window between 7 and midnight for those thunderstorms to develop across the region. By Friday afternoon, we are dry until maybe the evening drive. We may see a few thunderstorms flare up just because of that warm front pushing through. And then the rest of the weekend, dry and extremely hot and humid. That'll do it for your weather webcast on this Thursday afternoon. We'll have updates on our blog, also on Facebook and Twitter. And if you're local to us, we invite you to join us on WMBD 31 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10.